Go ahead, Kodam.
Check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Kodam.
This is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. It says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth.
Not that one. I'm looking for the one where where the high priest say if we don't do it, the people is going to believe on him. Is this somewhere around here? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's when they said that if people believe, if we don't do something, they're going to keep believing on Christ, and we're going to lose our seat in our nation.
Now you understand why.
Sir, I do.
No, that's the reason why they couldn't see what Paul was seeing. And Paul, remember, Paul was on his way to, I forget where he was going when he got the vision. He was knocked off. I think the donkey was riding, and he got blinded. You understand? Something, you know what I mean? A miracle happened to Paul, for Paul to realize, yo, he on this wrong path. And sometimes some brothers, you know what I mean, might have to go through things like that and be like, oh man, you know what I mean? Some life-changing moment. You understand?
Right.
To come into the truth. I pray it don't have to happen like that for our brothers, but you know what I mean, Israel, you like that way, they have to go through some life-changing moment to come in. Anybody find it for me?
Log, it says Acts 26 and 28.
Read it for me here.
It says, I'm going to start at 26. It says, for the king knoweth of these things, before whom also I speak freely, for I am persuaded that none of these things are hidden from him. For this thing was not done in a corner. Verse 27. King Agrippa believest the prophet, thou the prophets, I know that thou believest. Verse 28. Then Agrippa said unto Paul, almost thou persuaded me to be a Christian. Right?
No. That not that one. I want the one where where it said they will come and take receipt. They were having a council on what they was going to do to Christ. They had to get, you know what I mean, like there was really, because remember, the Sadducean Pharisees, what were they trying to do to Christ?
So like I said, they were trying to set him up to murder him.
That's it. To kill him. That's it. They wanted to unalive Christ. They wasn't trying to, you know what I mean, just trick him just to say, I got you. No, they wanted to trick him so they could pick that rock up and start to stone him to death for being a blasphemer. You understand? So just give me that quick, and I think I'm gonna wrap it up after that. Let me see. What is he has said? He has said, what did the priest said? If we leave him alone,
yeah, then all the people will believe on him, and we will lose our seat, and meaning their position with the Romans and our nation.
Yep.
This is book of John chapter 11, verse 48.
Okay.
It says, I started 47. It says, then gathered the chief priests and the Pharisees a council and said, what do we? For this man doeth many miracles.
You understand? So which means, Jan, is that what? They know he was what?
Right. They know that he was of God because of the things that he did.
Right. They say miracles.
It didn't matter to them. They were more concerned about their seats and their position in the Roman Empire.
That's it. And that's what brothers and sisters today are concerned about. They're concerned about what?
Their position, their money.
Yes. That's what they're concerned about. Because you sit down and talk to them, and you will show them there's tons of history to show that the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. Like what's going on right now. Tons of it. You understand? And they will agree with you. But agreeing with you will mean what? I know will have to change. I know have to stop eating pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster, I will have to make a total 180 degree on my life. And people are not willing to do that. That is, you know what I mean? That's rough for some people. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to what? Mother's Day. You tell your mother you ain't celebrating Mother's Day no more, brother, you know you're not on the will. You understand? She is scratching your name off the will. It's done. You understand? Right? Read on. Who reading for me? Kodam.
Con, sir. Verse 48. If we let him thus alone, all men will believe on him, and the Romans shall come and take away both our place and nation.
Right. So just think they were being what? Selfish. You understand? It's one thing not to, you know what I mean, understand or not knowing. Like black people today, they really do not know that they're Israelites. They don't. You understand? But you get to sit down with them one-on-one and show them that they are the Israelites, right? But then they will decide to do what now? Some will decide to do what? Say, yes, we Israelites. I'm gonna start coming to class. And some will do just like what the high priest and them do. And say, nah, if this happen, now I'm going to lose money. You understand? You know how much your brothers and them will not speak out against this white man kingdom. You know how much, because they're in your family. You understand?
Right.
All right. Any more questions before I let you all out? I know we're up on the time. Anybody paying attention to the to see the radio show on and popping? All right, ain't no sweat. If we have no more questions, then who are passing the class over to?
Priest and Officer Quadam out of one.
I'll pass the class over to Priest and Officer Quadam.
Israel, we're going to one courtesy salute unto teacher. Israel, SHALAM, Imagine, Barak, Yahawashi, Star Minute Turn, face the sister. We're going to render one, so I can sisters, Imagine, me to stand. We're going to render one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, SHALAM, Imagine, Barak, Yahawashi, Yashab, you mean to be seated, Baba Kashab? So you're dying. Get me right on this, right? All right, this is the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander Junior Hanna. We're the I.S.U.P.K. start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3, 8 to 10, means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you will like. Upcoming holy convocation is the memorial blowing of trumpets, which is the first day of the 7th month, which is Sunday, September the 21st, 2025. You can find it in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, and the 24th verse through the 25th verse. You understand? We got the Midwest Fire Weekend. You understand? Cookout, man. You understand? Make all your arrangements. Get in touch with your camp leader. You understand? If any man wants to be a troop in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, class dismissed.